Thank you for joining us today as we delve into a groundbreaking development that has left the world buzzing with speculation. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this article to stay updated on the latest global news. Your support helps us bring you more stories like this one. Now, let's dive into a story that could reshape the geopolitical landscape as we know it. In a stunning turn of events, the President of the United States has suggested that the U.S. could consider joining the British Commonwealth if formally invited by King Charles III. The statement, made during an exclusive interview with a leading news network, has sparked a whirlwind of reactions across the globe. From political analysts to historians, everyone is weighing in on the implications of such a move. Could this be the beginning of a new era in U.S.U.K relations, or is it merely a diplomatic gesture? Let's explore the details and what this could mean for the future. During the interview, the president was asked about the evolving relationship between the United States and the United Kingdom in the wake of Brexit and the changing dynamics of global alliances. In response, the president remarked, "The United States and the United Kingdom share a unique bond rooted in history, culture, and shared values." If King Charles were to extend an invitation for the U.S. to join the Commonwealth, it's certainly something we would consider. It's an interesting idea, and one that could strengthen our ties even further. The statement immediately went viral, with social media platforms ablaze with hashtags like #US Commonwealth and #New Era Alliance. While some praised the president for thinking outside the box, others criticized the idea as unrealistic or even regressive. For those unfamiliar, the British Commonwealth, officially known as the Commonwealth of Nations, is a political association of 56 member states, most of which are former territories of the British Empire. The organization promotes democracy, human rights, and economic development among its members. While the British monarch serves as the symbolic head of the Commonwealth, member states are independent and equal in status. The idea of the United States, a nation born out of a revolution against British rule, joining the Commonwealth is nothing short of historic. It raises questions about identity, sovereignty, and the evolving nature of international alliances. The relationship between the United States and the United Kingdom has come a long way since the American Revolutionary War in the late 18th century. Over the centuries, the two nations have transitioned from adversaries to allies, collaborating closely during both World Wars and the Cold War. The so-called special relationship between the U.S. and the U.K. has been a cornerstone of Western diplomacy for decades. However, the idea of the U.S. joining the Commonwealth takes this relationship to an entirely new level. It would mark a symbolic reconciliation between a former colony and its colonial power, potentially rewriting the narrative of their shared history. The president's suggestion has elicited a wide range of reactions from around the world. In the United Kingdom, the response has been mixed. Some British politicians have welcomed the idea, seeing it as an opportunity to strengthen ties with one of the world's most powerful nations. Others, however, have expressed skepticism, questioning whether the U.S. would truly commit to the principles of the Commonwealth. Across the Atlantic, American citizens have been equally divided. Supporters argue that joining the Commonwealth could enhance cultural exchange and provide new opportunities for collaboration on global issues like climate change and economic inequality. Critics, on the other hand, view the proposal as a potential threat to U.S. sovereignty and independence. Internationally, the reaction has been one of intrigue. Leaders from Commonwealth nations such as Canada, Australia, and India have expressed cautious optimism, while non-Commonwealth countries are closely monitoring the situation to assess its potential impact on global politics. At the heart of this proposal is King Charles III, whose role as the head of the Commonwealth is largely ceremonial. While the monarch does not have the authority to unilaterally invite new members, his endorsement could carry significant symbolic weight. Some analysts believe that the president's statement may have been a subtle invitation for King Charles to take the first step. If the king were to extend an invitation, it would likely be seen as a gesture of goodwill and a recognition of the enduring bond between the two nations. However, it remains to be seen whether the British government and other Commonwealth members would support such a move. Joining the Commonwealth could offer several benefits for the United States. It would provide a platform for enhanced diplomatic and economic cooperation with member states, many of which are emerging economies with growing influence. Additionally, it could strengthen cultural ties and foster a sense of unity among English-speaking nations. However, the proposal is not without its challenges. The U.S. would need to navigate complex questions about its role within the organization and how it would balance its existing alliances with its new commitments. There is also the question of whether the American public would support such a move, given the nation's historical emphasis on independence and self-determination. As the world watches and waits, one thing is clear: the president's suggestion has opened the door to a fascinating conversation about the future of U.S U.K relations and the role of international alliances in an increasingly interconnected world. Whether or not the U.S. ultimately joins the Commonwealth, the proposal serves as a reminder of the enduring bond between these two nations and the potential for collaboration in addressing global challenges. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this article to join the conversation. What are your thoughts on this historic proposal? Let us know in the comments below. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story and other breaking news from around the world.